So there's no third spaces anywhere. There's nowhere you can go to just relax. There's nowhere you can go to sleep. There's nowhere you can go to piss. It's a constant struggle to have any kind of, not even just privacy, just being left alone. Just not having
Yeah.
these property owners, private fucking police force that they hire to just roam around like a bunch of fucking dorks and pull up to you while you're literally doing nothing wrong. You're sleeping. You're doing an essential fucking human body function, something that every single person who has ever lived has had to do. Okay? And it's like illegal. It's fucking illegal. Okay?
And that's America.
Let me take it a step further. Gas right now, everyone knows that. Everyone knows about the gas situation right now, but I'll tell you, and I've seen other people talking about this online too, they are doing something to the gas. The gas
Oh
that's
yeah.
coming to us, the fuel that's coming to us is not the same as it used to be. I drive a hybrid vehicle. I drive a 2024 hybrid vehicle, okay? I was sitting in this parking lot a couple of hours ago. I had 184 miles to E in my tank. I moved from this spot less than a mile away to another parking lot, and I went from 184 to 177 fucking miles. So then I turned my car off. I turned it back on, moved to just a different spot in the parking lot, and I had my car running for probably 30 minutes. I was on the phone with someone, probably 30 minutes. I went from 177 to 168 miles. 9 miles of gas from sitting idle for 30 minutes. Now that might sound normal to your car, but that's not normal to my car. I filled up gas in my car 4 times this week. I filled up my car 4 times this week.
Yeah, trust me. I had a Toyota Prius, a hybrid, and those cars they're supposed to be very efficient with gas. And I can tell you that they're watering down the gas. They are watering down the gas so that you fill up your tank, and instead of it lasting a week and a half, it will last for like 3 or 4 days. So they're definitely doing something to the gas. That is true. What is up, guys? It's your boy Andy Matrix, Andy the Nomad. Welcome to my channel. I talk about escaping America. I talk about escaping the Matrix, and I talk about basically living abroad and finding a way out because America's a falling empire. So we all gotta get out of there. So let's go ahead and move on to our next video. Damn it! Wait, hold on.
I wanted to see what would happen if I stopped living the life that looked good on paper and started living the one that actually felt right. I had been called crazy, delusional, told I wouldn't last, told to get a real job, find a man, but none of that ever resonated because my biggest insecurity was money. And before I built anything else, I needed to fix that first. So I did what made sense for my life. For 549 days, I've lived in my car to understand financial literacy, to save money to buy land, and if you've been here watching, you've seen every step.
Wow! In 1 year, like almost like half the year, she saved 20,000. That's crazy.
The budgeting, the discipline, the sacrifices, all of it. I didn't have a blueprint and I wasn't raised with money. I just stayed focused and showed up every single day. And today, for the first day of the new year, the thing that I've been saving for finally happened. I bought land, 5 acres, my name, my future. I'm sharing this to show you it's possible. You don't have to follow the script. You just have to commit to your path. If I can do this, you can do this too. It is the middle of the winter time and I won't be able to go into my property until the snow starts melting. Until then, I will still continue to post, save money, to finally be able to build an off-grid homestead that never gets me back into debt ever again.
But you see, this is a good idea, especially I actually encourage this. Like if you're trying to like save money to get out of debt and especially leave America, this is perfect. She saved $20,000 in like 1 year. If you still have a job and you can live in your car and not pay rent, this is it. If you don't want to live with family, this is it. If you don't want to live with roommates, this is it. Live in your car. Just do it. There's no shame. At this point, there's no damn shame.
So I see a lot of people on here crying about living in your car. And I understand it's hard for some of y'all to live in your car. But that was the best life I ever had. On the road, living in the car, in the forest, stopping at rest areas, going to whatever city I wanted to go to. not having a residence to go to live the same life over and over again. Put me in the car. I'd rather live in the car, son. Living in the car.
Don't take that freedom for granted.
I'd rather live in the.
She's right, because you know, this way that we're living, like living in the city, living in apartments stacked on top of each other, this is like something new. You know, in older civilizations, people had a bit more space. There were villages, there were towns, but people didn't live like stacked up on top of each other like we do now. You know, the natural way for humans to live is to live in nature. That's how God wanted us to live, in nature, right? But anyways, all right, what's going on
Y'all,
with
so
this?
I made it to destination. This is my first time in my car in a long time. This has happened before, but the difference is it's cold as hell. Okay, it's cold as hell today. Like, what the heck? Oh my gosh, I just knew that my Heavenly Father was going to make a way for me to be in someplace warm. And I mean, I kind of got some warm because, I have my car, but it only could give so much. Like, I still feel the cold air. Oh my goodness, this is so ghetto though. I'm really stressed. I don't even have no more words, y'all. Like, I had a very rough day. People tried me. People was nasty to me. They were mean. They've been sending me out. People said that they would help me and they didn't help. I went to establishments because I didn't have nowhere else to go, and I got attitudes and people talking to me crazy. I ain't even did nothing. Like, oh my God. Bro, I'm glad that this day is ending. It is over. I'm not doing this tomorrow. So I don't know what the Lord is going to do, but I'm not doing this tomorrow. And y'all better pray for me because I'm trying not to check it out for real. Because I can't live like this. Like, I'm more than uncomfortable. Like, I'm in pain already. My body physically cannot go through this. So that's why I'm like, but why do you have your child going through this? Like, I physically cannot deal with this for real. We'll see how this goes. I'm gonna be all over the place for real. And so I'm not taking nobody's BS tomorrow either, because don't play with me. I'm gonna keep y'all updated. Here now, I'm in a church, y'all.
Okay, so I think some Americans need this, definitely. I think some Americans need this because, we are so materialistic. And living in this way, at least for some time, at least for a few months, it like humbles you. It helps you realize what are your priorities in life. And there's more and more Americans living this way. And I think this is good. I think this is good. It's because sometimes we have to be uncomfortable, We have to be uncomfortable.
Tiny car living is going viral in China.
Oh, this is kind of cute.
Creators are transforming elderly vehicles into one-bedroom apartments. These compact electrical vehicles are 3- or 4-wheeled cars that are easy to drive, travel at low speeds, and don't require a license to operate. They are typically used by elderly on short-distance trips, like picking up grandchildren or purchasing groceries. Prices range from around $1,000 to $6,000. One creator showcases her daily routine in her laptop. After a long day, she returns to her tiny car home, hangs up her keys, and turns on the lights. She steps inside, places her slippers underneath the vehicle, and draws the curtains for privacy. She then sets up her portable ensuite bathroom, which includes a sink and toilet. Next comes the fun part, dinner time. She unfolds her dining table and prepares a hot pot meal with tea, all while enjoying her favorite show on the projector. After brushing teeth and taking a shower, she's all ready for bed in her cozy mobile home. Netizens comment, but I would feel...
Yeah, you know what? Because nowadays people are looking to live with much less. It's like in this world we have all this technology. Now we can kind of go back to the old days where we had less things. We have the technology to build these smaller homes. Like, look at this. She has this small little space. In this small little space, she has energy. She's got light, electricity. She's got a shower, somewhere to cook, somewhere to sleep, all in that little space. And in the old days, that's how it used to be. Humans didn't have We didn't build these gigantic homes, these 500,000 square foot homes. We built smaller spaces. That's what we used to do. So this is kind of cute. I actually like this.
What's up? I'm McLeod. I've been living out of my car for almost 7 years, and today I want to show you my gaming
This guy's saving a lot of money.
setup. So the first thing I have to do is find a safe spot to park and then put up all my blinds. And then I actually have a separate video for this, but I ended up installing a 700 watt power inverter to power everything. And then I reach in my back seat to grab my internet, which is actually a T-Mobile internet plan that cost me like 30 bucks a month. And then I reach into my backpack for headphones and then also my Logitech gaming mouse. And then again, I have a separate video for this as well. This is my custom made mouse pad that I use in between my two front seats. And this is actually the mic I used. It's the Fifine AM8 you can get off Amazon, and I just connected it to the prongs or metal bars on the top of the chair, and it just kind of swings out like this. And now it's time to pull out the most important thing, my Omen gaming laptop, and I keep a cooling pad under it so it doesn't catch my balls on fire. And then I plug everything in, my headphones, the mic itself, and then I got this book light off Amazon that actually lights my face up. And then it's time to boot up, basically. Open up OBS. Been playing a lot of Arc Raiders lately, but I kind of just play whatever, and I'm pretty sure I'm kind of the only streamer in the world that's gaming at a level like this while living out of his car. So if you don't mind giving me a follow and maybe check out the stream sometime, I'd really appreciate it. And
Yeah, you know what? Go ahead. Yeah, go follow this guy, McLeod. Yeah, you see, like people are living, people are doing the exact same thing, but in just smaller spaces. You can still find some comfort. Me, this guy's gaming. There was a guy that had like a whole gaming setup in his van. This guy's gaming. He's got electricity. He's got internet. He's got everything he needs is there, man. Everything. And this helps you save money because America is just so damn expensive. Shoot. I mean, I'm not in America anymore, but I would do this. I would do this. Man, he's got a whole gaming setup, bro.
Someone
okay.
recently asked me why I started doing what I do. My question back was, why the hell not? Why not delete rent out of my life and choose
Exactly.
a home out of my car? Traveling is something that I've always wanted to do, but couldn't do because of the job that I was with not giving me time off or approving my PTO requests. So after my job decided to let me go, and my apartment raising their rent over $300 more than it was,
Yeah.
I packed up and I hit the road. I simply knew that I wasn't going to be able to keep that apartment without that job. I know some of you are probably wondering, but Katie, how the hell do you afford to live in your car? Because it's not free. While it may not be free, it's way more cheaper than having four walls surrounding me with all the electricity and the water and the garbage and all the extra expenses that go along with it. Nah, all I have to worry about is the rent on this baby, which is almost paid off. Now, obviously, I have a phone, which means I have a phone bill because there's internet. I also still have my car payment, and I have to afford gas and groceries and water and showers because,
But none of those things compare to rent, to paying $1,500, $2,000 in rent. There's no affordable apartments in America. There's no apartments that you can go for, I don't know, fucking $700, $600, like a small place where you can like set up, right? There's no small space. There aren't any affordable apartments. They don't build it. They could build them, but they don't. So she's saying, oh, I got a phone bill. The phone bill could probably be $60, $80. Car insurance, I'm gonna say $150. So we're like a little over 200. Okay. Groceries, I imagine she spends around maybe like $300 on groceries. So now we're at 500, right? And then she says showers. I mean, you can find a place to shower. Go to the gym membership, $20 a month, $30 a month. Gas, she's probably spending like, I'm gonna say like $200 in gas. So right now we are at $700 a month. And then the rest, she can pocket that shit. The average American makes $15 an hour. So that's about almost $2,000 a month. She can keep $1,000 in her pocket. in her pocket. Let's finish.
Showers aren't free out in the world. But if you're curious on how I make it work, go ahead and hit that follow button and comment below any questions you may have. Someone recently
Yeah, man. So it's possible. It's doable. It's not that easy, but once you get everything you need, like a power bank, a little fridge to keep your food cool, and yeah, keeping your phone and your electronics charged, and just like a gym membership, like a Planet Fitness or something, then I mean, you can find a way to live around that. And trust me, when you start seeing all that money you're saving, that extra $1,000 that you keep in your pocket every month, you're gonna be like, why didn't I do this before? But hey, whatever your thoughts are, make sure to comment below, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for future notifications. Guys, it's your boy the Matrix. Godspeed.